Broadcast. Back. I want to welcome everyone to Global Markets Radio Daily Recap. I'm your host, Andrew Spanton. Monday, January the 9th, 2011. 12. Damn it. 4 p.m. Eastern. Well, what a day. What a day the markets held. You look at the hourly chart in the S&P 500. Rising wedge. Looking like we're going to go for 1285. Certainly, numbers that came out last night, obviously in Aussie land, terrible. Retail sales only up 0, flat, nada, supposed to be up 0.4. But German trade balance, decent. French trade balance, better. Investor confidence, surprisingly, in the Eurozone, better. German industrial production, not as bad as some of the rumors, only down 0.6%. Canadian building permits, a little bit weaker. Consumer credit, though, on the other hand, exploded in the U.S. Now, you could say that's a good thing. Hey, they're spending again. Or you can look at it in a way like I do, with a little skepticism in that, well, great. So they spend all their money, Christmas and holiday shopping, New Year's, and now they're maxed out. Again, what continues to me to look like all these extras helping the economy look better than it really is. The emperor has no clothes. But it doesn't mean we can't continue to rally and grind up. Markets are getting excited. Possible things are turning around. Maybe Draghi's going to cut rates on Thursday. And again, we could have a nice little rally until then. I mean, we're consolidating this nice move up in the S&P. And we look at the daily chart. Hopefully it'll switch. Yes. Holding, flagging, ready to have a nice pop. And certainly, once again, if you've been a viewer of my program, we've been talking about this 1304 level for a very long time. And certainly, I don't know that necessarily in the next 24 hours we have any catalyst to maybe make it happen. U.S. numbers tomorrow really got squat. Possible Chinese trade balance tonight could get things going. It's supposed to drop to $8.3 billion from $14.5. That's a big drop. Seasonal, but still. French industrial production, no big deal there. Wholesale inventories in the U.S. Really not much. But again, I think it's the same grind. Maybe we break out and hold a little, maybe 1285, which is a big spot. All looking like we want to go to 1300. And we take a look at some of the charts, especially my big tracker, the Aussie dollar. We see the same type of channel at 105. Aussie reversing on weaker retail sales. But if you take a look, it really wasn't. New Zealand is the one that benefited the most. Aussie Kiwi came in. But certainly, hey, a nice hammer. Stocks look like they want to break out. The channel line of 1305, well, that's 105. So I could see a nice move. This uptrend channel line held. So you know me, I'm a bear, which means I'm a bear on this sucker. But hey, if the market's going up, path of least resistance, baby. So it looks like we're going higher with the Kiwi. If I'm right about Aussie Kiwi now, finally, a little chink in the armor in Australia. What's up with that? You people down under getting nervous? Losing all your Chinese business? Oh, baby. Breaking out, though. Held the pullback. This baby looks like it wants to fly. And if you look at Aussie Kiwi, big cross. Oh, baby. Beginning of the year, momentum move. Tell you, these building approvals tonight, 7:30, if they're a little on the weak side, I think we can get down to 29.50. I mean, it's going for the lows now, but this Kiwi looks awesome. And if I'm right about Aussie Kiwi and Australian dollar goes up, New Zealand's going to have a big day. And again, when it comes to economic numbers for New Zealand, because of that earthquake, they got rebuilding for years. Their GDP numbers are going to be great. And I've said over again, Branson, Virgin Airways, is doing the largest biofuel depot in the world in New Zealand. Refinery. So we take a look at this euro dollar. It's a nice bottom. No matter how you're going to slice it. The euro bottomed. And I think it's oversold. And I've said over and over, we reversed, went long. Up a little bit, but still. And you check your twits. Voice of Forex, people. I sent it out. I mean, you just do a fib. And believe me, the shorts are piling on. And they're going to be stuck short. And the euro is due for a bear market bounce. Big time. You do it from here. That's 132.50. Now, I'm not saying necessarily it's going to happen, but all this gloom and doom talk, any good news, bond offerings out of Italy and Spain, I believe, maybe they go okay. Maybe Draghi cuts rates by 25 basis points, shows he's different than Trichet. Instill a little confidence. They get a nice pop up to 129 easy. And they do have a channel line. $130. So I just think we're due, certainly due for something nice. And you take a look at some of the other reversals. I mean, look at this dollar Canada. It's for you, Ron. MIA. Stop dead center on the channel line, baby. Bang. Don't tell me channel line don't work. Oh, baby. Dollar Canada now should be a nice short. Certainly down to 101. We should get follow through. Whether or not we hold, we'll see. But commodity currencies, even with gold, I'm jumping around, I know, but aren't you loving it? Gold, to me, looks terrible. I thought it would get to 1650, but today's close, terrible. Rolling over. Failed. We take out 1600. Say goodnight. Take a look at the dollar index. This is a nice little pause. Always can't find it. Nice little pause. Even an outside candle there. Big time. Topped out for now. I think we could have a nice little bounce. Listen, people are piled on. People are way big. Long USD. And to get a nice pullback to the breakout here, this continuation, this bar up, I see nothing wrong with that. 80.50 for sure. 80. But it's a nice uptrend. Let it come in, get a little oversold, and then we'll be back. And that'll probably be selling the news on Thursday. No more good news after that. Hildebrand resigning. Saw Euro Swiss spike down, but certainly rolling over. Certainly possibly going to start testing the SNB. Chart looks terrible. But it's only 75 pips. Euro yen reversing sharply. Look at the hammer there. Oh, baby. This sucker is way oversold. It's down over 500 pips in 2 weeks. Right at the beginning of the new year, I think there could be a nice bounce trade in this. Dollar yen looks terrible, but certainly back up to par in a rubber band snap. Absolutely. Dollar yen, as long as it can hold 76.50, could be long. Risk reward, pretty good. Lose 20, 25 pips. Buy a good average, and then get yourself out. Should it break through 76.50? We come back. But this euro yen, I think all the longs got wiped out. All the long-term stops got taken out. This euro yen, it don't get no better than that. Yes, I did, sir. But I'll do it again. Because I think Canadian, there might be another trade, even in loonie yen. Look at the hammer there. And one of the things that I've spoken about many times when it comes to this wedge formation, break it down to break it out. And when you look at this chart, it is classic break it down to break it out. Because look at the wedge. I mean, there's a major break. Technicians are selling the crap out of this. It broke the wedge. This should have momentum down. Who knows? Here. I say the channel line held. I say this thing now is going to be a nice little pop. Whether or not we explode and take out the other side, usually that's what happens in a wedge. Break it down to break it out. Not like some people. Dollar Swiss. Awesome reversal here. Outside candle. Love it. And if Euro Swiss does come in, this Dollar Swiss, oh baby. This is a monster outside candle. This thing looks gorgeous. Absolutely. This Dollar Swiss is a blue horseshoe call. Oh baby. Cable. Didn't take our previous day low. Inside little harami, closing strong. Sterling could easily have a pop. 156. Never went down. Never broke. Acted very strong. Kiwi, like we did. Do it again. Remember, I am doing my triple roll. Triple roll. It is a Wednesday trade you put on once a week. It is about an 80% winner. I am doing a free webinar. If you're familiar with the strategy and you've done one of my webinars about this before, you can't come. There is some tweaks regarding the Australian dollar versus the yen. But Sunday at 3 p.m., email info@globalfxllc.com or send me a note on Facebook or YouTube or Twitter to reserve your spot. 20 people only. Again, I think Kiwi looks like it wants to, breaking 10, 20, 30 are crossing. They're now re-expanding. We tried to have a little arcing, but it didn't. It held. Now it's a flag. Now this breakout is confirmed. We take this out, 79, 79.10 to the moon. Only on Wednesdays do we put this trade on. This pound Aussie looks like it wants to crack. Stock market looks like it wants to go. This thing having troubles, keeps on failing. I got to tell you, it looks good. Euro sterling, I'm a little nervous there's going to be more of a pop in Euro sterling because that one also bottomed a little bit. But I'll tell you what, you take a look at some of the Swissies. Pound Swiss, look at the reversal there. Shooting star, and you had the bounce, and it's rolling over again. I think this baby looks gorgeous. Swiss franc across the board. Look at the top on the pound Swiss. It looks delicious. Swiss yen, we could take a look at that one too. Big time hammer. Oh yeah. All the yens reversed across the board. Sterling yen, not so much. More of a doji, but that's because of Euro sterling. But I think we get follow through in the yens tonight. So, looks like we have a lot of positions we're going to be putting on. Long Swiss, short yen, short dollar. Oh, baby. Should be one hell of a night. And again, people, when are you going to do it? Come on, freebies. Time to step up. $200 a month. When I get hot, I make you a lot more than that. And I got to tell you, we reverse here. We're going to have a nice little 3-day rally. The yen's also. At least another day or two. And again, if you have any questions, you can always email me at info at globalfxllc.com. Remember, I'm offering a premium junior service for only $50 a month. Emails, trade recommendations, research, and my access to my premium Twitter. Once I get over 20 subscribers to it, I'll start twitting a lot more. I think we have 4. Oh, baby. All right. So, again, email me if you have any questions. And, again, share my videos, please. Like them on Facebook. You know, you get so much for free out of me. The least you could do. Andrew Spanton, Global Markets Radio. The only voice you will ever need who truly loves to make you money. Have a good night.